Yes. Will sort of face
it would help us select our first 500, but the basic thing is that everybody who registers will eventually be put in a center close to them.
So post the 500, you will take out the aptitude test?
Yes, but again, the aptitude test is not supposed to weed you out. It's supposed to see where to place you. Because again, based on the questions that you are being asked, the team is assessing that do you have the core competence to do, for example, you've applied to do cloud computing. Yeah. Do you have what it takes, the requisite knowledge to be able to do cloud computing, or do we want to put you in a basic program for starters and have you grow from beginner entry level to intermediate and advanced level? Because there needs to be some kind of filtering to ascertain what people's strength levels are. You don't want to put people onto programs where they are unable to cope with the demands of the program based on
that is a very important clarification, because on the portal, when I registered, it says you're going to be shortlisted.
Yes.
So give you the sense that you may be excluded if you don't meet the requirement that's specified.
Yeah, maybe you're applying for a particular program.
Yes, I applied for cybersecurity.
Yes, so giving the model and what the course content is and the answers that you gave, we would realize that you're better suited for another program. It's like every university, you can pick a form and apply that you want to do mechanical engineering or electrical engineering. And the university, looking at your results and your interview, may place you in a place where you're better suited for. So it's not just a carte blanche. Look, this is not just a political gimmick to tick a checkbox on a scorecard. This is a well thought through program that is looking to build a critical human capital that's going to position Ghana as the next AI hub on the subcontinent. Because we have announced, from my vetting, President Mahama's vision to ensure that in 4 years, Ghana becomes the next AI hub on the continent for Africa. But how do you attract the kind of investment? How do you attract the kind of R&D that is going to make Ghana that AI hub? If big tech does not find the core competence that you need here, what we're doing now is a lot of people, you take a lot of CVs today, and one of the key things people write there is, I'm Microsoft Suite efficient. I have competence in Microsoft Word, Excel. Well, that's where the world used to be 20 years ago, being digitally native. Now the world has moved on from being digitally native to being AI native. And so what we want to do is make sure that we have the core competence that allows for us to attract the kinds of things, businesses and opportunities and jobs that we want here, BPOs and KPOs and the gig economy, or online remote jobs, and show to them that we've got the key competence in the country that has been skilled, reskilled, or upskilled. Because like I said, it's not just for the young people. Civil servants, for example, are soon going to be enrolled onto the program, because if you're a public service director or a deputy director in the Ghanaian civil service, and the ministry is now beginning to deploy artificial intelligence in some of its workings. If you are BBC, born before computers, and you're not reskilled, you become redundant. And so it's important that we reskill our workforce. If you're a science and maths teacher in the Ghana Education Service, and you're teaching kids in our public schools mathematics and science, and it needs to be relevant for the world of work that they're going to be getting into, and for them to be able to compete, you need to have some basic levels of reskilling that you may not have had when you did your Bachelor of Education.